Hello students, welcome back to our session. Today we are going to deal with a beautiful poem, that is I Want Peace. Yes, everybody wants peace in their life, right? So here it is not a human being who is trying to communicate with us in the form of poem. It is earth. Wherever in this poem you find I represents earth, our mother earth. I in this poem is earth. So here this earth, our world, is trying to tell us something. Its feelings, its experiences, its dreams, its future plans, everything earth is going to share with us now in the form of poem. Usually for every poem we have poet. Yes, but for this poem there is no poet. Someone has written, but we don't know the name of that person. We don't even know whether it is he or she. The poem for which we don't know the poet is called an anonymous poet. So who is the poet of this poem I Want Peace? Anonymous poet means we don't know who has written this poem, but it is published in our textbook. So this poem is in page number 15. I want you all to read this poem along with me. Alright children? I am big and round. Of course, earth will be always big and round. We already learned it a number of times in our EVS and social studies. I wonder if there will be peace. I hear the sound of people who are being killed. I see the people crying for life. I want to help the poor people. Who is I here? I means earth. Earth is talking with us. What is earth telling? Earth is telling that I am big and round. At the same time, earth is telling that I wonder if there will be peace in this world. If there is peace in this world means there is no peace. Everywhere destruction. There is no point of peace in this world. That's why earth is telling I wonder if there will be peace. I hear the sound of people who are being killed. Yes, earth can hear, earth can see also like us. Earth also has got life. I hear the sound of people who are being killed. I see the people crying for life. It is talking here, earth is talking about we human beings, our life. Earth is so much concerned about our problems. Most of us will cry for our life. We want to lead a better life in this society. To meet those expectations, we will be working very hard. Thank God, God has given us good things, everything. We are very happy. We got good parents, we got good school to study. But there are many children in this world who are not even getting proper education. They are not even getting proper food to eat. So we should always feel thankful. So here our Mother Earth is talking about such people who are crying for their life, who are unable to meet their expenses. They are poor people. I want to help the poor people. So earth wants to help poor people. I am big and round. I feel the weight of sorrow on me. What is the meaning of sorrow here? Sorrow means feeling sad. So what is happening to this earth, our earth? Our earth is feeling the weight of sorrow. It is feeling very bad. We human beings, whatever the sorrow we face, even that is being experienced by our earth. So earth is feeling that I feel the weight of sorrow on me. I touch the feelings of the people. I worry about the future of the people on me. See how concerned our Mother Earth is. Earth is telling that people on me should be happy. I am worried about the future of these people who are on me. They should have good future. They should have bright careers. And Earth also knows what we feel. I cry for help from God. So what is Earth doing? Earth is crying in front of God for help. What kind of help is our Earth expecting from God? There should be peace established on this earth. People should be very, very happy. They should not cry for their life. There should be no sorrow on this earth. Everywhere there should be happiness. That is what earth is feeling on behalf of us. It is crying in front of God, and it is trying to take help from God. I am big and round. I understand the problems of the people on me. See how understanding our earth is? Earth is understanding our problems. I say grace for all people. Grace means honor, dignify or dignity. So I say grace for all people. I dream about my past. I try to handle my sorrow. I hope I won't be destroyed. Who is destroying our Mother Earth, children? Isn't that we? We are digging. Wherever there are forests, we are cleaning up those forests. Ponds and lakes are turned into apartments. Yes, aren't we destroying our earth? Don't we feel painful if someone comes and plucks our hair? How we have hair, the same way our earth has forest. We should have forests on this earth. The way we destroy our earth, the same kind of destruction even human beings will face. This is very much known to our earth. That is why here our Mother Earth is mentioning here, I try to handle my sorrow. I hope I won't be destroyed, because earth knows that if earth is destroyed, there will be no life on this earth. That's why earth is praying to God to establish peace in this world, and there should be no destruction of this earth. This is all about the poem I Want Peace, and in this entire poem you find only two difficult words. They are sorrow and grace. I have given you the meanings here. And who is the poet? We don't know the poet, so we call anonymous poet, means unknown. And here who represents I? I in the sense it is Mother Earth. So here after reading this poem, you can answer to these three questions very, very easily. These questions are in page number 16. There are just three questions given. I want you all to answer to these questions and get ready for C reading. We have successfully completed A reading and B reading, and you will be giving your assessment to this coming Sunday. So I want you all to wish you all good luck for your next coming assessments. And here I would like to give you all few activities in your next class. So for time being, you have to complete these answers, give a thorough reading of this poem, and in next class we will be learning about two discourses which are very important throughout our academic life, at least up to intermediate, at least up to class 12. These discourses will be always appearing in our English. So next class I will catch you with two beautiful discourses. Thank you all students.